Hello,
Hey,
Paul.
Paul.
So, I forgot that I have to buy this again. And I have a discless PS5.
Oh.
Wait, hang on, didn't you download... Oh, you downloaded the disc. No, hang on. If you download... I thought you downloaded it.
Man, the clunk of the gears in this thing.
Aid, is the car Spartan?
I don't know because I've gone back to the pits.
If it's a P1 hybrid after 2013, probably yes.
No, it's for 24. It's not. You don't need the DLC for it, mate.
Oh.
Oh god, I misspelled my own password. Okay, 60 bucks spent.
Oh my god, really?
What?
Sure is.
He wants to drive Tom Christensen's car, though.
Because it's not Project Cars.
Leave it to me to do anything if I get to do something involved with Le Mans. Okay, downloading game. How long will this take?
You sort of have, you have the disc version installed.
No, because his PS5 doesn't have.
I have a PS5, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I have a discless PS5, so I have the PS4 disc, but no hole to put it in.
It's a shame you can't like have a USB Blu-ray drive.
Only 10 minutes until I can play, so hopefully you guys will still be on.
Oh, okay.
I will be. I've
Is
got
that,
nowhere to go.
is that the full download though, Paul, or just for it to play single player?
Full download.
No, that's not bad.
Oh god, I forgot how weird this game feels. Imagine jumping across three racing games. Oh, 4 actually, if you include F1.
I like recharging my hybrid system a bit, Christian.
That's fine.
Good.
Well, I'm glad this setup actually works, because...
Oh yeah, you were saying...
Spun me out every fucking time.
Yeah, you were mentioning that earlier. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this P2.
Wow. I cannot... I'm sick as fuck, I feel.
I'm saying
The
you feel
second
sick
shot
as
is no joke.
Oh, you had your second shot? Nope. It's not.
Speedometer for top speed on GTE.
Into the first chicane. 175 to 180 miles an hour. No, 160, 170 miles an hour.
I'm going even quicker than that. That's great.
Is that you behind me, Jim?
You've got the model. You had the Modena one, didn't you, Paul?
Yes, I have Moderna. I don't think I've ever felt this sick. Ever.
Eat the Moderna, hold the chest.
It's very, very wild. So I got my shot yesterday at 8 a.m. Felt totally fine. Arm was a little sore, but that's normal for any vaccine. And then about 9 o'clock last night, online for game night with my American crew of gamers after you guys have gone to bed. Andrew sometimes takes part.
Yeah,
at about
10.
10.
Last night.
No, it's 12 o'clock. I felt a little off, and I was like, okay. But it was such a minor deviation from normal that I didn't even chalk it up to the vaccine. I was like, oh, maybe I'm just tired or whatever. And then Went to bed at about 11:45, so pushing 5:45 a.m. your time. And I walked up my stairs and instantly started shivering so hard that I fell to the ground and dry heaved. It was
all the work of vomiting
the most
for it.
Yeah. So it's going to be kind of an awkward thing to say, but you know when anybody pees, being standing up and you get that little shake?
Yeah.
Right. So that shake is a medical phenomenon called vasovagal response. A CNS system responding to your vascular system and your spinal cord. So you feel that when you pee, just for whatever reason, but you also have those same types of processes if you lay down, sit up, stand up, whatever. So anytime I did that, anytime I moved, laid down, shifted in bed, my vasovagal response would be stimulated, and I would just start shivering uncontrollably. It was so bad that I literally was trying to operate my Apple TV, and my hand just threw the controller across the room because my arm was shaking so bad.
Jeez.
So I had a fever of 101.8, and I fell asleep. Woke up at 3:15 in the morning, soaked through in sweat. Like, I had to strip the bed. The sheets were completely soaked through. And I have had a fever over 101 degrees, and have had shivers and cold sweats and unbelievable muscle ache since last night. So hopefully by midnight, I start to feel, midnight my time, 6 a.m. your time, I start to feel better.
When I had my first one, it was literally overnight, and that was it, and my stuff was gone in the morning, but I haven't had my second one yet.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard it's just like a light switch, and it just turns off, and you're fine. So, hopefully that is the case, because it's fucking horrible. mRNA vaccines are no joke.
So I, having the Zeneca, only have the pain in my arm. I was slightly queasy day one.
Ah, yes, you guys have Seneca.
There was, I mean, it might have been me, but when I got a lift on the day, there was like a refraction where it just felt like time would just slow down.
Yes, like, very, very lethargic.
Right, okay. It was a Zack Snyder film for about half a fraction of a second. But nobody hit me, so it wasn't a Zack Snyder film.
Hit me! Hit me!
Hit me!
So,
watching
anyways,
the Snyder,
yeah, it's
Zack
been a
Snyder
brutal.
Flash only runs in slow motion. Every single shot, every time he's running, it's like. As if it's the $6 million man from the 70s. $178 before braking for the first chicane.
So is anybody else doing P1?
Yeah. We have people doing P1. And this is...
Tyler's in the road again.
These are the older cars. So you like the newer hybrids.
So 2014, 13, and 12?
Yeah.
Right on. They're a lot easier to drive. The 15, 16, and 17 models are just like impossible to drive.
Oh, the electrical classes, didn't they?
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, curb. Oh, very much curb.
Yeah, this game is still full price. It must be because Project Cars 3 was such a flop.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You didn't know the rule. You are now going to get kicked from Racebook.
We didn't know. He's not even on. I don't think he's on the actual Facebook thing. Are you?
I can't remember. I'm part of some of them, but I have no idea which one.
Have you not been out yet, Tim?
I've been out, I'm just changing some settings.
No, first. I'm going to stop aging for a bit.
If it is completely alien again, Tim, I think we might need to do like another initiation session or something where we're in Formula Fords.
Or just the bloody V8 SCs.
Well, in some cases that would be the next step for some drivers, especially Australia. Garth Tander. Here's the thing, Tim.
Yeah.
When I was the last settings that are saved in this car, you guess which race?
I'm guessing it's not BTCC.
For the Ford GT. I mean.
Oh, Laguna, our
Yeah.
one-on-one. Well, I say one-on-one, it was only you and me at the front, but yeah, absolutely stonking race that was. It's
So
it's
it was
probably the only
softs on
race that
the,
I've enjoyed coming second.
Softs on the outside, hard on the inside, and I think
I'm
all
not
it did was
taking
fuel stop on
tyres.
it. Damn it, I was early.
No, fuck. I'm such a noob with the PS5.
$60. That's like £30, isn't it?
$40, $45.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Full
45
price.
quid even.
No,
Yeah.
full price over here is 70 quid for that game, Paul.
Well,
Oh, no,
depends
that's
on
just
whether or not you
edition,
buy the
Paul.
legendary edition, yeah.
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 That's one with all the DLC.
It's fine.
But then, wouldn't
Whatever.
Paul have all the DLC anyway? That would have still carried over, wouldn't it?
Should
Yep.
have done.
Roll that stuff up.
Yeah, I can't believe it's that expensive. That is just insane.
Okay. Turning on my lights is not the pit lane speed limiter.
I will slow down
60
using the
meters.
theory of relativity.
It's crazy to think how old this stuff is already. These DLC packs came out in the fall of 2017.
I know, mate.
The last one was Le Mans, wasn't it?
Yep. It was that old. It was the classic. Yeah.
Brilliant Le
The
Mans.
Spirit of Le Mans one or whatever. 2018.
The last time the game was updated, probably.
Yep.
I mean, what's the opposite of update?
Oh, I see what I did.
Degrade.
I did not spend $60. I spent $10 and joined the monthly PlayStation Now service. It gives me a bunch of games, which Project Cars 2 is included with.
Oh.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah,
Means you're-
that's nice.
I mean,
means-
that's something I might end up doing rather than getting. Unless it's a game I really want. I guess that's what I'm going to end up doing.
To be honest, there's not,
It's not the...
There's not many
shit.
games coming up that I want, apart from GT7.
I mean,
Oh, you guys are right. Another 21 I can fully
the
play.
first time I ever spent full price on something I wanted to get was actually GT Sport. Not that it was a big mistake, but once I realised that's all the content I'm going to get, I was like, oh.
The
My
last
body
game
is
I
very prepared for GT7.
The last game I properly paid full price for would have been Jedi Fallen Order.
Same, actually.
Have I just gone provisional P1 in GTE?
Yes. You're actually faster than 2 of the P2s at the moment.
Fuck.
Huh, just like the WEC today.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I was...
Well, when we say P2 in WEC, we just mean all the Oricas.
All the cars. All the prototypes.
Because the Ligier didn't even fucking race.
Oh,
So,
the Toyota hypercar.
The 36 had a puncture.
Yes.
If that wasn't the puncture, was that it for the win, or?
Yeah, I think if they've brilliantly balanced the LMP1 grandfathered car to the new hypercar. It's very, very good. I think the Alpine could have absolutely won the race or given it a run for its money without that puncture.
So
the P2 cars are fine. They're just so slow compared to the GTE Pro cars, which are like right there.
They just need to speed.
But they kind of slow down the P2s anymore, so they'll speed up.
Because like the Toyota's got loads of ballast on it already. And obviously the Rebellion does. I know it's Alpine, I'm still going to call it Rebellion.
Just realised by the time Paul gets the game loaded, it's going to be night time.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean the whole thing is hilariously the whole thing is Aston Martin's fault. Like when they lobbied for the rules,
For Hypercar.
you know, for Hypercar a year and a half ago, you know, at Sebring announced, they announced that the Hypercar was going to be, what am I trying to say? Aston Martin was, confident the Hypercar was going to be a thing. And because they only wanted to do a road-based Hypercar back in that interim period where they were allowing prototype-based and because of that, they had to make the minimum weight so high so that the prototype-based could compete, which is what the Toyota is. So now that the Hypercar slowed so down, because the road car never showed up because Aston Martin pulled out.
The Glickenhaus isn't ready yet.
You say
yeah,
yet.
I think the Glickenhaus is going to be like
Nissan.
proper. No, it's not like fundamentally like failing crash testing like they need. It's going to be very, very slow, and it's going to be a shit show at Le Mans, and Jim Glickenhaus's Twitter is going to be a true floating dumpster fire.
If it isn't already.
And I'm here for it.
The popcorn.
I'm here for it. 18 minutes. She's going quick. 60 gigs in less than 35 minutes is not bad.
That's not bad.
No.
What's your...
But, yeah, so the Hypercar thing is, because the Peugeot is prototype-based, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Daughter better fucking be
And
good.
then the Ferrari will be... The Ferrari will be road car based?
Yes, I think they're basing it off the replacement for the LaFerrari.
Oh, it was Chris. That was...
That
just
they're
saw
in the
Christian's
process of
body
making at the moment.
That was my body work.
So, it'll be interesting. What's going to end up happening is that LMDH is going to get sped up, though. Because they're balanced to go as fast as Toyota is now, and that's not going to be okay, so... That's kind of cool. That knock-on effect is interesting.
There's 330 around Le Mans.
I know. So, I mean, which is not ridiculous. Like,
No,
like when all of us were
15
watching Le Mans
seconds.
in 2012, those e-tron Quattros were doing like 322s. So not like crazy.
Well, the lap record is what? Kobayashi's
Weren't they trying to slow them down back then?
Kobayashi's record is like 3:14.5.
They were trying to slow them down because in 28, you are right, because they took the blow diffusers off them in 2012 or 2013.
They took the what?
Audi developed a blown diffuser similar to the F1 style ones in 2011.
I don't remember that at all. That's wild.
Whoa! Oh, it's him.
Hello.
Hello.
I think the R18 came out with it. I'll have to double check it.
Yeah.
Well, you get a perfect view of an underneath of an R18, just look at McNish's in 2011. Oh, that's odd looking at your car, Tim, because your number box is green.
I think that's Tyler's livery as well, just a different number.
Could be.
They're going to be teammates. I'm gaining on a P2.
What did you have them set at, Ed?
74 aggression. No, 74 skill, 40 aggression.
Okay.
This is the well, that's Swinny's GT Championship.
From last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do some testing and get them so they're either equivalent to Buzz or things like that.
Are they okay so far for everyone?
Yeah, I will just turn the aggression down to like 20 because
Yeah,
I don't want them to be fucking.
I remember what you said.
2.5 hours.
Guess what Ben the Stick Collins just told me?
Your engine's overheating.
My engine's overheating.
The mechanical damage is on, so you will be cooking your engine.
Yeah, I did 3% damage, but yeah, I've got it open at 10%. I thought that would have been enough.
No, you want it at least 50.
50%?
50?
No. You radiate it, yeah.
Is this the America's Cup, or are we going to Le Mans?
No.
Deploy the Spinnakers!
Right, I'm gonna have to go another out lap.
Spoiler alert. Spinnaker alert.
You excited for Portimao tomorrow, Paul?
Say again?
You excited for Portimao tomorrow?
I am.
Chris, for
Interesting
fuck's
one.
Really?
Why? This is your fault.
I'm going straight, you silly sausage.
I was.
My connection gone to crap.
Seriously, you
Right,
tried.
Bottas all over again.
A bit candid argument.
Oh, dearie me.
You were the wrong.
One in the faster car, one in the
I
slower
was going
car.
straight. I was like, okay, I'm on the outside. I'm on the inside of the next one. I'm fine. He's fine. Went to change my brake bias, and bam.
Something went this
Late.
side.
The handbags at dawn, lady.
Oh dear.
Who
I'll
broke
be
it
honest.
then?
I might be lagging like crazy. Everyone's gone robotic as fuck.
Oh, you've gone back to normal now.
Have
Fucking
I?
hell, Tim. Did you on purposely try to take his nose off?
Yep.
Tim's in P14.
Yeah, he hasn't set a lap yet.
Oh. I mean, he was flying past me, so I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
I
Or
was
is
kicking
it...
the engine, so I had to do another outlap.
Ah.
I'm still engine testing at the moment.
Mine and the Audi, I think, is at 55 or 60, just because I don't want to cook it during the
Exit
race.
of Mulsanne corner, sun right in your noggin.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Love it. Blinded by the light.
That guy's got an interesting rewind
So,
stuff.
I'm battling...
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. The P1 in front of me, it looks like it's racing for position. It's crazy. Reliant on the download time of the internet, which is that Eddie Izzard counting.
Just like
Half
I need
hour
to
wasn't
try.
too bad. 50 minutes to download, 10 minutes to download, 90 minutes to download, a lifetime to download.
No, that's dial-up. Imagine trying to download this game on dial-up. And someone picks up the phone just as it's nearly done.
It corrupts all the data.
Yeah.
Possibly the worst line through the Porsche curves I've ever taken, but sure.
No, it's your outlap, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. I took the Aston GT4 for a spin around Alton earlier.
Mm.
Huge pile up turn one. I just drove around everyone in a GT4. Probably sixth.
Wait, in a settle?
Yes.
But yeah, there isn't really a narrow track that people have got used to compared to Alton Park.
Yeah.
What would be the narrowest track other than Alton Park? I want to be Alton.
Laguna.
Yeah, Laguna.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Adrian.
Stay in lane. Watch out for the P2 in front of.
He's a bit crabby.
Little bit. Oh, he's alright with you? Fucking hell.
That's because he got the blue flag.